Morning. I wanted to provide an update to my video about New Year's or Christmas or whatever about the stimulus money, um, and kind of give a little different context on it, on investing in yourself. I keep hearing that the boss man, all he does is make orders and the workers do all the work, yada, 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 by showing up, signing out a piece of paper, and then carrying on daily duties. And yeah, that sucks. I know I've done it my whole life. But a lot of y'all don't understand the risk, the money, the time, the hours, the paid, non paid hours, days, weeks, months. I know people that didn't turn a profit for years to keep a business afloat for it to become what it is today. I know personally. I'm friends with them. My mom's friends with them. Yeah, maybe that's better. Y'all don't understand. The ones that are, you know, crapping on business owners, especially small businesses, saying that, well, if they can't pay this an hour, they shouldn't exist. So you're saying don't start a business. That's what you're saying. Because I know many that started as friendships. They shook hands. They said, hey, we'll split profit after cost, whatever. If it's zero, so be it. If, you got to do that. When a kid goes out and starts a lemonade stand, they're not turning a profit until they get expenses paid. Or say they took out a loan for that stand and that equipment, those materials, in the hopes that one day it'll not only add up, but exceed that, right? Um, and say her friends help or work. And I'm sorry I got to simplify it this far, but, apparently I have to. But so her friends say, hey, I want to help you, I want to make money too. It's like, well, here's the deal. We got to pay all this stuff off. I owe such and such. There's going to be, this much left over after so much. Or it may be, we're not going to be pocketing money for the first month so that we can own all this stuff and we won't owe anybody. If they shake hands on it, that's none of your that's none of your business. Okay? It's not. It's none of your business. None of your freaking business. So, work or employers are taking advantage of minimum wage. Um, there was no minimum wage when Henry Ford started Ford. The way he got all the employees to jump ship from GM and the Dodge brothers was offered the first, actually the highest wages in the automotive industry, and they jumped ship. He ended up with the best employees, the best engineers, and you get to pick from the cream of the crop when you pay more. Employers know that. Thing is, with the bottom of the trough jobs, they don't care. They don't need cream of the crop. It's sad but true. Um, but I don't want to get too far into that. Y'all don't understand the expenses. I did follow through. I did. Y'all don't understand what it's like. I was going to start this business and get it going as a side hustle to build, and now it's a necessity because I worked $100 extra too much a month last year because of COVID now. Essential worker here that doesn't make shit. But now Social Security says that they cut me off immediately and I owe them $11,000 for making like $100 too much a month. Now, I don't know about y'all, I'm not great at math, but 100 or so per month for 12 months is not $11,000. But this is what I get for working. So I went ahead and said, screw it. I got one of my credit cards was almost paid off. We bought brand new laptop, not my worker's expense, mine that I owe with 20% interest. This is the letter from the mortgage company they keep sending, even though I'm on COVID relief and I've been paying my monthly note up until now, because of course now I can't this month. But they keep sending me letters as if I've never paid, or as if I'm not on the COVID relief exemption or whatever. It's starting to piss me off. But power bill was $290 because I was staying up with the electric heater on, sitting in front of the computer back here while the heat was down in the house. So I got to worry about that now. Tax ID was $290 something because government. Yeah, thanks. Business license Mississippi's $100, I think. I'm not worrying with that yet because I'm online right now. There you go. See that? So Shopify. Let's see. Shopify, $29 a month. Not making anything yet. Remember, they gave me 2 weeks free. I've been setting this up. Amazon, so much a month. Regions, I have an appointment at 9:30 this morning. Had to have $100 cash. Sold something of mine. Let's just leave it at that. That it had a lot of sentimental value, with the promise that they wouldn't get rid of it, and I didn't have it with me. So he gave me the $100 to open the business account because I had the appointment this morning. I'm supposed to take it to him today or tomorrow or whatever and get the rest of the money for it and hopefully help pay some bills with it. I'm having to sell stuff to get this going. I had to buy the tax code or whatever through the IRS. I got to stay up. I was staying up till 3 in the morning. I'm going through withdrawals right now because I was up till 3 in the morning most nights after working till 9 at night for $9 an hour. And I love my job. Okay. If I didn't think it was worth $9 an hour, I wouldn't be there. I wish it was more. I wish I had a job where I made more. But for what my job is, I love it. The pay fits what I do or whatever, or what I have to do. But I was staying up late. I got a 4. I ain't getting in personal stuff, but I'm trying to, y'all don't understand y'all clock out and go home. Y'all don't understand what goes into starting businesses, what goes into, and this is just Shopify stuff. This isn't even having to pay rent on a building, buy inventory with debt, go into debt to buy inventory that you pray to God sells, that may not because people don't have any money. Shipping, all that I don't have to deal with Shopify, and yet still. So I've run out of my script. I got chewed out by my doctor because I ran out a few days early. So I'm going through withdrawals right now. All all the COVID symptoms, well, I got them. I'm not sick. Runny nose. One I'm not gonna bring up. Running something. Uh, Fever, chills, both depending. Um, Soreness. Um, Not necessarily irritability. I'm not really that irritable of a person, despite my persona on Facebook or whatever. In person, I'm really not that bad. I just use it as a news post. Sorry. Um, eBay, trying to set up eBay account, Shopify, Amazon, IRS stuff, inventory stuff, pay channels, shipping, items, redoing item descriptions on every single item. It's 6:50 in the morning right now. What are you doing at 6:50 in the morning? I'm gonna be driving to work, but I don't know. Anyway, I worked till 9. I got home at like 10:30 last night. But unlike most nights, I just went to bed. I can't. I got to a stopping point because I have to enter bank account information, which I had yet to open for the business. So I'm going this morning and had to set up an appointment. So I own the laptop, I own the IRS code because I use credit card for both. I guess the $29 for Shopify. Even drug dealers will tell you that the peons don't carry the biggest load, the biggest risk. They don't deserve the same pay. And that pisses me off thinking about that. People with no responsibilities, no prior responsibilities, say that. No management experience, they say that. And it's unfortunate, but it's true. And I'm not coming from a big time, big money, you know, purview or whatever, and being judgmental. I'm telling you, as one of the workers that I've filled in for management, and when the corporate Radio Shack store was still going, and Frank, my manager, would go overseas, and we would run the store. Y'all don't understand. Y'all really don't. I don't know how they do it. That's just store manager, man. You're like, they don't deserve more. Yeah, okay. They're doing your job. Believe me, they're doing a good manager at least. Most managers, they're doing your job plus all the other stuff, and running everything, and dealing with the worst of the worst of the customers. And the paperwork and the inventory. Oh my God, and so much other stuff that has to be done just in a retail store, a small retail store, especially when corporate owned, with the planograms and all that, and assigning tasks and all that. And all you got to do is put up price tags and ring up people. I hate to simplify your job, but like seriously, that's and clean stuff. So, anyways, I jumped in. I was like, I'm already screwed, but if I'm gonna be screwed, I'm going down swinging. And sometimes that's what you got to do. I mean, you ain't gonna find out if you don't try, but you're not gonna find out if you try and you just pissant at it and don't follow through with it. And sometimes that's something I'm bad at, but um, I'm starting to see it coming together, and it's got a nice ring to it. So I want to see if I can do it. My thing is I want to undercut a lot of these retail Shopify drop shippers that I've been seeing pop up on my Facebook ads, because I'll see, oh, I like that jacket, that leather jacket, and it's like $280. I'm like, hell no. This is beyond the price at the mall at Buckle or something. There's no way. They're not even managing a storefront. I'm not paying that. And I was like, but I really like this jacket. I just can't, I ain't doing it. If I had it, I wouldn't do it. And come find out, I'm going to be able to offer really, really nice stuff for people for a lot cheaper. And I'm going to do it. I'm not greedy. And I have a day job. And, Kat will be working soon in the medical field. And if I can see, this is what a lot of people don't understand. Capitalism is like owning a gun or a baseball bat. You can use it for good. You can use it for fun. You can use it to help people. You can use it to be a jerk and take advantage of people. But I can use it to help people because I can get them good stuff, good looking stuff, and hopefully help them in the world too. Because what I want to sell is good looking dresses, dinner dresses, and like really nice women's coats and nice clothes and good looking men's jackets and uh, blazers and trench coats and that kind of stuff. Like stuff that you would maybe go to a job interview or a date, a good date with a woman out of your league or a man out of your league. Go for it. I don't want to bankrupt you for you to have that opportunity. You know, we I want you to be able to to look good. I was blessed with parents that we weren't rich or anything, but they would buy me a lot of clothes and stuff for Christmases and all, but and back then I always wanted other stuff, of course, but I always looked good. I mean, for what the clothes would do at least, right? But yeah, I mean, and if I can do that, and if I can do it profitably and help people out and save them some money, looking good, hey, I'm all in. I'm all in. And if it cuts opportunity, like, well, I could have made all this money if I'd have just charged more. I don't care. As long as I'm rolling profit, I don't care. Because I can take the profit, reinvest it, and grow in this, do it even more, and expand, start another store, maybe in different categories, pet stuff, car stuff, whatever, and do the same in those categories. So, um, I don't know. I'm excited, but I want y'all to understand what all goes into building something like this. And that's with Shopify and all making it easier. 10 years ago, couldn't do this. I thought of the drop shipping idea before drop shipping was a term because I was on eBay a ton, but I never could figure out how to get the items that people ordered from my website and order them off eBay and then have them sent straight to the customers, because eBay wouldn't let you do that, right? You had to send it to your house and then send it, and that was stupid. That wouldn't have made sense, especially economically. But um, now you can, and it's still a handful to get going. And you know, in the meantime, I just got to stick it out. And if I start rolling, I earn that. I don't care what anybody says. If I could pay the workers that deliver, if I could pay I would. They should get paid more, sure. But don't take away from the people that built it and give them that opportunity to get paid more. That's all I'm saying. Because y'all don't understand sometimes that it's easier to walk into a job, fill out a job app, and learn a simple job than to start the job or manage the job even once it's already going. So there you go.